for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so we are going to start with our superintendent's report.
It's not so much of a report. This is an announcement. I'm passing out a letter to each of you. And the letter reads, "Dear members of the board, it's with great regret that I inform you that I am tendering my resignation as the superintendent of the Eldred Central School District. Pursuant to the terms of my contract, I'm providing 90 days notice. My resignation will be effective December 3rd, 2017 at 11:59 p.m. or as otherwise mutually agreed. It's been my distinct honor and privilege to be part of the Eldred community for the past 16 years. Eldred is my second home, and the friendships and memories I have had during my time in Eldred will be with me for the remainder of my life. I thank the Board of Education for providing me the opportunity to serve as your superintendent for the past 7 years. I thank the faculty and staff for their collaboration and support during my tenure. I thank the greater Eldred community for supporting our schools during good times and bad. Together, we have made Eldred Schools the special place that it truly is. It was not an easy decision for me to make. Eldred is part of my life. It always will be part of my life. But that's it. I really don't know what else to say at this point, but it wasn't an easy decision.
Thank you. Do we have to accept
Yeah,
it?
you kind of have to.
Kind of have to go there? Do we have a choice? All right.
Seriously, what does it feel about
I
no?
know. Is there a motion on the table then, please?
Make that motion.
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor of accepting the resignation of Mr. Robert DeFore, Dr. Robert DeFore, as our superintendent, please say aye.
Aye.
It is my distinct honor to thank you on behalf of the public and on behalf of this board for the place that Eldred is right now, for the amazing trials and tribulations that we have been through as a school district, financially and otherwise, and to thank you for each and every student who has had a spectacular education because of what we try to do here with very little, because of the mission and because of your dedication, because of the dedication of this board. But I cannot say enough about your leadership over these 7 years, and you are going to be sorely missed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We are up for public comment, if there is anyone who would like to publicly comment.
On anything, Carol?
Sure. On anything, yes.
Hi, Beth Gearman from Eldred. I heard this morning about your resignation, Dr. DeFore, and I was very saddened to hear about that. So on behalf of myself, and as a parent, as a community member, thank you for everything. I really appreciate everything that you've done for the district, all the help that you've given me, everything. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And I wanted to take this moment to ask something of the board. My request of you is to take this time to really reflect on yourselves and on the board as a whole. Finding a superintendent is a very difficult task. Replacing a superintendent with another very good one is even more difficult. So it is my request that you all look inward at yourselves, look at yourselves as a board, and be able to work beyond differences to find someone who will continue Eldred on the path to success that we are already on. We are a small district, but we are mighty. We do a lot for an incredibly small district. And it is my hope that we are able to really come together in this time and find someone to continue to lead us in the way that we see fit as part of our mission as a district.
Thank you, Ms. Dearman. Public comment? Paul?
Yes. As you well know, I've been through this process a number of times. What I want you to do is take your time. What I want you to do is involve the community, involve the teachers, involve the PTA, PTSL, community members that have been involved in the school district. We have an opportunity at this point. I hate to see Bob go, I wish him the best. But we have an opportunity at this point to not only couch the terms of looking for a new superintendent, but we also can look at where we want the school district to go. And I think it's going to take time. I think the best bet for this district at this point is to look for a very strong interim superintendent to get us up and running and keep us on track, and then to take our time and have a committee to look for a new superintendent based upon what this community is feeling, how important their school district is to them. Thank you.
Thank you. Further public comment?
Mrs.
Okay.
Lafernick, I'm sorry, can I take a sec? I have a comment that I'd like to offer to Dr. DeFore on my own behalf. I'm sitting here at the board table, but this is more from my perspective as a community member and a parent. I would just say to you that, and I've shared these sentiments with you personally before, work is work, life is life. You've made a decision that's best for you and your family. I congratulate you for that. I wish you all the best. You're a good man, and you're going to do well wherever you go. It's been a pleasure to work with you. We may have had disagreements on the board, superintendent level, but I just wish you the very best.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you.
Is there any further public comment? We have received the resignation and accepted the resignation of Dr. DeFore at this point, and we have gone through public comment, so we are now moving to appointments and authorizations. We have, and this is not a consent agenda, although it's pretty quick. We have 4.01. We need a motion.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
We have a motion on the floor. Upon approval, recommendation of the superintendent to appoint Sierra Reagan as a long-term substitute elementary teacher for George Ross Mackenzie, effective September 1st, 2017 through approximately June 30th, 2018, at step 1 of the current teacher's contract base salary of $52,530. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Congratulations. This is Sierra right here.
Oh, hi, Sierra. Welcome. Thank you. Nice way to meet you.
Welcome to Eldred.
Yes, thank you. We have 4.02. Is there a motion on the table?
Make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Approval upon the recommendation of the superintendent to rescind the appointment of Carrie Schreibel as cafeteria monitor for the 2017-2018 school year.
You know, just mentioned the only reason it's being rescinded is the bus run she chose does not now permit her to do that other position. So that was by her choice.
I figured that, okay.
Thank you.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4.03, do we have a motion on the table?
I'll make that motion.
And a second?
I'll second.
Approval upon the recommendation of the superintendent to approve Irene Knoller as a cafeteria monitor for the 2017-2018 school year at $10.40 per hour. All those in favor?
Aye.
4.04, do we have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Don't get tired on me now.
Just had to read it.
Don't be.
It's been a long day.
I know. And we have a second?
I'll second that.
Approval upon the recommendation of the superintendent of the salary for the 2017-2018 school year of Kezia Labuda, part-time clerical at $10.40 per hour, and Laura Mascatiello, part-time teacher's aide at $10.75 per hour. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have now 4.05.
I would like to make that motion, please.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Approval upon the recommendation of the superintendent to appoint Brian Nivison as the junior-senior high school extracurricular band club advisor for the 2017-2018 school year. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4.06.
I'll make that motion.
I'll
Sorry.
second.
Approval upon the recommendation of the superintendent to appoint Christina Martirano as extracurricular performing arts club advisor for the 2017-2018 school year. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is Christina here today? No.
No.
Okay, just checking. 4.07. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Approval upon the recommendation of the superintendent to excise the following: 24 copies of America, A Narrative History, 6th edition, Volume 2, George Brown Tyndale and David E. Shy, New York, W.W. Norton, 2004.
Question,
Mhm.
can we please, rather than excise, can we find out?
We have to excise them first.
And then, yes, we find a
And
place
that's
for
what we
them.
normally do. We see
We
who.
will do that, right?
Yeah, we have to excise them before we can do
There's
that.
places, especially in Africa.
Absolutely.
But there are actually entities that will ship them, and there are companies that will buy them from us and ship them.
Okay.
So that's always a given when we do it, but we have to take them off our rolls first.
So can we have a vote then?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we did not put it on the agenda, but is there any new business? Yes.
I have new business. I would like to make a motion to change our September Board of Ed meeting from Thursday, September 14th to Thursday, September 21st, so that I may attend.
Okay. We always love to have you here on.
I-
I'm okay with September
Open
20th.
house.
It is the high school, yes, but I don't think that will interfere too much with our
No,
need to have a
open
board
house
meeting.
at 6 o'clock. and it
Okay.
should be done.
No, are you talking my open house or is it?
Six to
No, it's JSHS only,
Yeah.
so it won't
So
interfere.
people will be here already. Maybe we'll get a crowd.
Maybe.
But because we are such a small board, it becomes extremely important to try to accommodate our schedules. You know, if we can't, we can't, but we're going to try as the year goes on to accommodate our schedules as much as possible. So we have a second for that? Did we have a second?
I'll second that. I'm okay on the
Thank you.
first.
All those in favor?
Can I ask a question
Oh,
about that? Would
sure.
it be possible for you to push it back to start your board meeting at 7:30? Or if there's a reason to be, because we're going to be with bells until from 6 to about 7:30. So therefore, there's going to be people, it's open house, so they go.
We can move the meeting down to Mackenzie.
I mean,
if
you
we
could
want-
do
if we
that.
need
I'm
to.
just saying that from 7 to about 7:30, you're going to have
Bells. yes.
parents
Is that okay with the
coming
board? We move the meeting to Mackenzie then?
all through the buildings.
Sure. I'm good either
You
way.
So we'll
you know
post
how
it.
open house
Send out the
is,
notice.
so some
Okay, so then it will be George Ross Mackenzie.
This way there
Okay.
won't be, because Ginny, you have nothing on your calendar that night, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay,
just have one thing to add as well. to
sure,
that.
Ruth.
I scheduled an audit committee meeting prior to the September 14th meeting.
Yes.
I will change that to the 21st at 6 o'clock
At
at
6.
Mackenzie.
Is it going to
Thank you.
interfere, because the PTA is also having their meeting at 7, and I know in the past,
Well, I'll talk to Heather and I'll ask her to change it.
okay, I just know that in the past you brought up
That'll be okay, Beth?
You know,
that it conflicts.
I'm not the president anymore. so- But yeah, no, it should be fine.
And just so you know, Beth and Connie Loretto are going to be running the spring musical.
Ooh,
We had
Oh.
a nice meeting with
Big
them.
theater meeting
Yeah,
yesterday.
A theater meeting yesterday, so.
Congratulations.
Beth and who?
Thanks.
Who is Connie, Beth and who?
Connie Loretto.
is that who we just
Right.
approved?
No, they'll be appointed in
No.
November.
Oh,
I'm
they'll
just
be
announcing
appointed
it
in
now. See, if I
November.
announce it now, they're tied to it.
You don't lose them, don't lose
They
them.
don't have time to change their
It's on
minds.
the record
Break that
now.
minutes, please.
Not official yet.
So this is like a domino effect, right?
Okay, so,
Yes, it is.
so that was motioned and seconded. Did we vote on this?
No.
No.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So I just need a short executive session, but there will be no business
No business
conducted afterwards.
afterwards. So,
Okay.
Make
And
that
it's
motion.
for specific personnel matters.
okay.
Executive session for specific personnel matters.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you for attending this very
you.
short and important meeting. Thank you so much for coming.
Short and
Club advisors, got rid of the books, get them out of the hall.
Nice job on the calendar, by the way. Very nice job on the calendar. I like it a lot.